Hi and welcome to Mafz. Today's topic, fractions. This video will go over addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of fractions, as well as mixed fractions and top-heavy fractions.
Alright, if you're under the age of 13, you probably know fractions as kaba over daba equal daba. Now, if you're dumb and you want to be smart, you probably know fractions as a over b equals c. Cool. We've got to start, but what's a?
Anything.
What's b?
Anything.
No, it can't be.
Drumroll, please.
0. Anyways, this is a fraction. This is a fraction. This is a fraction, and you never even knew it.
What?
Yeah, it's 1 over 1, dummy. Anyways, time to talk about how this all works. Let's look at the basic operations. Multiplication first. Yeah, that 1 times 1 stuff. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Here's 2 fractions that you want to multiply. All you gotta do is bloop them together like this. And yeah.
Next.
Super quick example, 2 over 3 times 4 over 5. We look at the top and we see that 2 times 4 is equal to 8. And similarly, we look at the bottom and we see that 3 times 5 is equal to 15. And you get 2 over 3 times 4 over 5 is equal to 8 over 15. Basically, times the top by the top and the bottom by the bottom. Now, you might think multiplication is easy, but division is flipping easy. To divide fractions, just remember the acronym KFC. Keep the first fraction, flip the second fraction, and change the sign of the division to multiplication.
Example.
Alright, so 3 over 4 divided by 7 over 5. You keep the first right where it is, flip the second, and change the sign. So you get 3 over 4 times 5 over 7, which is equal to 15 over 28.
Next.
Fine, chill, calm down, bro. Listen, addition and subtraction, it's a little harder. You need a a common denominator. This means that the numbers of the this means that the numbers on the bottom have to be the same before you can add them or subtract them. The way that you do this is by multiplying the fraction on the left by the denominator of the fraction on the right, and the fraction on the right by the denominator of the fraction on the left.
Wait.
What? Oh, right. It's very important to remember this. What you do to the top, you do to the bottom. So, if you multiply your fraction's denominator by something, you must multiply the fraction's numerator by the same thing. So it's not this, it's this. Once the denominators match...
And you did the thing.
Yes, thank you. You can just do the operations on the numerator like the denominator isn't even there. Then, you're all done and dusted. Alright, let's do an example. 7 over 8 minus 3 over 5. Step 1. Take the first fraction, times it by 5, both the top and the bottom. Step 2. Take the second fraction, times it by 8, again, top and bottom. And then the third step, you just do 35 minus 24, which is equal to 11. So we get 11 over 40. Cool. Mixed fractions and top-heavy fractions. These guys go hand in hand in the case that they can both be changed for one another using some smart people maths. Top-heavy fractions are fractions where the numerator is bigger than the denominator, so this guy is a top-heavy fraction since 42 is greater than... wait, is it? Hey, Mom!
Hello.
Is 42 greater than 11?
Ah, Jerry, it's so nice to hear from you.
Thanks! Top heavy. A mixed fraction is a number next to a normal fraction where the top is smaller than the bottom. Wait.
Hello.
Yes! You may not believe it, but these two guys are the same thing!
Wow!
Now, time to learn how. Work out how many times the denominator goes into the numerator, then write the number down alongside with its remainder. So, 11 goes into 42 1, 2, 3 times, with a remainder of 9. All the maths is done now, so you just have to put the numbers in the right place. The number you divide by stays on the bottom of the fraction. The remainder goes onto the top of the fraction, and the last number goes on the front. Now, time for the real magic. You can go back to where you started.
Wow!
Okay then. Multiply the number at the front by the denominator, then just add that to the numerator and put the whole thing back on top.
Thank you for joining us. Next time, we'll be talking about fractions with a bit more of an algebraic approach. Be sure to like and subscribe, and if you've got any comments, please comment. Maths. Maths, maths. Maths, maths, maths. Maths. Maths, maths. 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 Maths.